Good evening, everybody. You're watching M&B Entertainment. My name is Mr. Matt, along with Blutzy. We got a great show for you tonight. Very excited to be back here with you on this Monday night. We got another banger tier list for you. It's gonna be a soda tier list. I think I pretty much had all these sodas here. I'm not sure, Brandon. Have you had all of them?
I'm seeing like actually quite a few I haven't had, to be honest with you. So I'll be relying on you a lot this tier list, just like the candy tier list.
All right, man. Well,
So
let's get started, dude.
yeah, I think we're starting with the Seven Up, right? Is that
Oh
Seven
yeah.
Up? Seven Up for me is not good. I haven't liked it. I thought it's just very average. Um, I have not much of a. I think it's just the most mid drink of all time.
I would have to agree, man. It leaves like a weird chemical taste in my mouth.
You want to put it in the D tier because
I've
that's where
never
I'm
really been a
feeling.
big fan, except for cherry 7 Up.
Wait, wait.
And Brandon, do you ever remember being in class, like elementary school, when we played Heads Up 7 Up?
Yeah.
Dude, that every time we played that game, all I could think of was this fucking soda, and that pissed me off.
Good lord.
Like, well, why is this game called a soda? Why did they name it after a soda? It doesn't make sense. So
It's all
therefore, I
marketing,
think
dude.
7 Up.
It's
Yeah,
all
marketing.
marketing.
I think it's good to be in like the C or D tier, I think.
I want to put it in D, man. I just don't see anybody drinking a Seven Up. To be honest with you, I just never see it.
I think a lot of people will drink it with cocktails. I'm pretty sure they mix it with uh
It's like,
Jameson. Does that sound right?
yeah, maybe. I mean, that's probably what people do, man. They just get lit. They're 7 shots in. They add some Seven Up to the drink, and there you go. Then it tastes good. AW. I mean, this is like I think the only root beer on the list. I mean, a good root beer float tastes great. I think it's good combined with that stuff. But I'm not a big root beer guy myself, but I mean, just for it being the only root beer option on here, I'd probably say B tier for me, or maybe A tier. But what do you think?
I did some little research here, and it looks like the 7 Up is used with 7 and 7. It's it's Crown Royale whiskey and 7 Up. And then people also have whiskey 7s. It's any whiskey in a 7 Up. And then an Armorado Stone Sour.
Yeah, dude,
Those are the alcoholic drinks with 7
I
Up, dude.
always
I
get
don't know.
Amarato Stone Sour. I always, it's my go-to.
I haven't heard a lot about it. But sorry to cut you off. I think the A&W is definitely S plus. I would have to say.
A big root beer guy. I mean, root beer is kind of like the original, like that and Coke are like the original sodas, right? Sugar water. So you want an S
Right, yeah.
plus? I mean,
I think it deserves to be up there.
all right. What
Because
about
I'm
the?
looking at this list, and to be honest, man, when it comes to root beers, it's not the best root beer. The best root beer by far is Barks. And go ahead and leave a comment down below if you guys want to disagree with me or if you guys have your own takes on this. But I think the best root beer by far is the Barks root beer, the silver can. But it doesn't look like we have that on this list, so we're just gonna go ahead and stick with A&W. And I think that's the only root beer on this list. So yeah, I think we should put it out there.
What about the red Seven Up? You said you've had it before. I've never had it.
The cherry 7 Up?
Yeah,
Is that what that one is? That one looks
we're gonna call it the cherry Seven Up. It looks like it.
um I think I think when you add the cherry, if you can see if you scroll down, Brandon, they added cherry to a lot of these sodas. There's cherry Dr. Pepper, there's cherry Coca-Cola, cherry Pepsi. Those three are all next. When you add the cherry flavor to any of these sodas, you know, it, I personally think
Is
it,
it?
it works with some of them,
It
but
works with
I've
it.
never.
It really works with one. I've never had a cherry Seven Up though.
No, I've
I think
never. I don't think I've actually ever ingested that.
never had before.
I'm a big fan of Red 40, but I just haven't had that version of Red 40 before, so
I think
unfortunate.
Coke Cherry for me is probably one of my favorite sodas, top three. So I'd
Uh,
have to put it in S tier at least for me.
I agree. You can definitely put it up there. That is a divine water or sugar water.
Yep.
It is a it is such a treat, when you go to somebody's house, they got something to drink and you see a cherry Coke in there.
Now, Dr. Pepper is one of my favorite sodas, but and actually one of my top three. But I would say the cherry Dr. Pepper out of all the cherry versions is the worst in my opinion. I think it's an F tier drink. I think it tastes like piss.
I don't think I've ever tried cherry Dr. Pepper.
I'm putting it there, man.
So,
It's terrible. Nobody has it. Nobody will drink it because it's fucking awful. Nobody should ever ingest that. I think
I
I
think
think
that's a very good spot for it. That logo looks like shit.
yeah, they just have like a little dark cherry in there, just disgusting. Blue, like the cherry Pepsi though, I would say is C. I mean, it's just not as good as cherry Coke. I think cherry and Coke go really well together. I just think cherry Pepsi's not good, man. To be honest, I think it's like a very mid drink. If it's there, they're offering it, maybe I'll drink it, but I'm not sure. I just don't think it's that good.
I agree. I think we can put it in C because it's definitely better than the 7 Up.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Sprite, cherry Sprite, never had.
What the fuck?
Is it good or what is it?
No, I'm just saying they have cherry Sprite. Sprite is a citrus lemon
I
lime
mean,
drink. You can't put cherry in that.
let's just put in never had before, I guess, or F tier, because it's white. Why is it white?
Yeah,
I'm putting in F
that's
tier. Nobody drinks cherry Sprite. Anybody who drinks cherry Sprite is just a weird person.
yeah.
All right, the OG, the one that started with cocaine instead of caffeine as the ingredient. What do you think about this one? This,
One of the oldest, the longest running soda pops. One of the biggest companies out there. Stock price is crazy. I think I think it deserves to be at least S tier. I enjoy Coca-Cola, but I'm a big diet guy, so I always drink Diet Coke. But what do you think?
I think this is the most A tier one. It goes well with a lot of like liquor drinks, like a rum and coke.
Oh yeah.
I think at parties it's like for everybody. I don't think anybody like wants to nut over it, so I'll just put in like nice little A tier, solid
Hey, what
A.
about Trump, dude?
I mean, Trump can nut all over it if he wants. I mean, love the guy, but Jesus Christ, man, that Coke is
Doesn't he
just
have
not.
a
I think he's
cola
a diet.
button?
I think he's a Diet Coke guy. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah.
Grape Crush. Out of all the grape drinks I've had, I think this one. I don't know. I think I like the grape Fanta. I'm just not a big fan of the Crush. I mean, the Crush might be good, but I don't know. It's kind of reminds me of
I
like
just
cold medicine, man. The grape sodas. I don't know why.
They do. They have that lingering taste, at least with the lingering smell that's in your nose. I can see why people think that. I just remember my grandma would always have crushes because she knew we were coming over. She would always have crushes in there for me and my siblings, and it was kind of a blast. So I think Crush deserves to be up there just for nostalgia's sake. As far as the taste goes, the grape flavor definitely could be next to that. Maybe the 7 Up actually.
Do you
I
think
don't
it's
know. What do
better
you
or
think?
worse than seven? I think probably worse, to be honest.
Worse.
I think if I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
worse.
any grape drink, we'll just go ahead and rank it just because I see it. Let's just take this and put this in C tier, man. It's probably the best grape one in my opinion. That's my strongest. Like I think I've had quite a few grape options. Like I think like the Mountain Dew grape version is one of the worst things I've ever drank. But the Fanta is actually not that bad. Um, Crush Orange. What do you? I'm not a
That
big fan of
one,
orange drinks personally. I don't like Fanta. I don't like Crush. And they taste bad.
I think the Crush Orange needs to go on A tier. That is a all-out classic. I think they have like specialty drinks that come with just the orange crush, like orange cream soda, whatever. Um, I think you're putting it in B tier. I think that's a solid spot for it because it's nowhere near as good as Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
And
I'm looking at these and I'm just thinking like if I am gonna have an orange drink, I think Orange Crush is better than Fanta personally. Again, I've tried these. I've only had them like one time. A lot of these I've only had like one time, but I would say the Orange
yeah,
is Crush is better than Fanta. Diet
I
Coke.
agree.
I hate diet drinks personally,
S
so
plus.
the The next three, I don't know. I guess if you're drinking diet, I'll let you rank that one. I'll let you have that's your one S pluser because I just cannot. I don't think diet drinks are good.
I think the Diet Mountain Dew next to it is S plus two.
I I'll put in A for you.
Okay.
I'll put in A for you. You can have one of these in S plus. You have one of these three: Diet Pepsi, Diet Mountain Dew, and Diet Coke. Otherwise, they're staying in
Right.
A. Like
Right.
diet drinks are fucking awful. Diet Pepsi. What do you want?
Uh, I will refuse a Diet Pepsi, so I think it could be F tier.
F tier. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe top
I
of F
mean,
tier over fucking cherry cough medicine.
yeah, just 'cause it's just a plain cola flavor. I agree.
Dr. Pepper. This is one of my top three, so I'm a big Dr. Pepper guy. Back in the day when I was a degenerate gamer, that was one of my go-tos. What do
Yeah,
you?
that's another old, one of the longest running sodas right there too.
Yeah,
I think it's
I put it
1918 it says on the logo.
I put it in S tier personally, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't
we
put it
can
in
do
S
that.
plus.
I agree with you there.
I don't know if I
I
would
will
put it over
never
cherry Coke.
refuse I will never refuse a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Peppers are good.
Someone hand you a regular
Um,
Coke or a Dr. Pepper, I'm taking the Dr. Pepper any day. Someone hands me these two, I'm going this. Honestly, this is like my S plus tier so far. These two, these two are
yeah.
not my. I would never drink any of these actually. I think root beer is just a staple, but I know a lot of people like it, so I'll allow it up there. Blue, whatever the fudge this is. I don't even know what this is. This looks like
I've never had it.
it kills
Looks
your
like
sperm.
blueberry.
All right,
Fanta blueberry?
yeah, Fanta, blue raspberry. I mean, I like blue raspberry stuff typically, but not in sodas. All right, what about the pineapple Fanta? You want to sweeten the sperm for the ladies? You definitely don't drink this. You actually eat the regular Fanta, but I
No,
don't know.
I've never had it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just put it in here. I'm sure it's F tier though. Who the hell is gonna drink a pineapple soda? Fanta orange. This for me would be C.
Yeah, I'll agree to that. Well, I guess maybe it would be better right next to that Crush. I mean, I think they're the exact same, but it's up to you.
Right there,
Yeah,
feels
there we
good.
go.
Mellow yellow. I mean, it tastes similar to Mountain Dew, but just I don't know. For some reason, I think Mountain Dew's better. But we'll get to that next. But I think Mellow Yellow's a good drink. I just think it's more of a B tier, personally.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it is a B tier. It's trying way too hard to be Mountain Dew. I mean, it even starts with an M, just like Mountain Dew does. Like, that's kind of weird. You get your own thing. And it's never really made me mellow, so I don't think it deserves to be in either A or S plus.
Do you want it above or below the Orange Crush?
I think it'd be above.
Above. All right. Yeah, because if somebody handed me, I'd probably have Mellow Yellow. I don't like orange drinks, so it's a little bit hard for me to rank that.
Yeah,
This for me is an S plus drink. I think Mountain Dew is amazing.
I agree with you
I think
there.
everybody.
I wanted to put the Diet Mountain Dew in there too, but I'm a big Mountain Dew fan, and I think that's a good spot for it. Code Red?
I hate
Ooh,
Code Red. I actually don't like it. I put this in the hard C tier, D tier for me, but if you have a
I
stronger
would
opinion, I'll bump it up.
I agree with the C or D tier. I think it probably could belong on the bottom of C just
Yes.
because like out of Red 40 drinks, that's probably the best one there is. You know what
Really?
I mean? Like if when you wake up in the day and you say I want some Red 40 today, you're probably going to get a Code Red.
I
You know
can't.
what I mean?
I
You
can't
ever
say.
got that like
I can't.
tingling that you want to drink Red 40, you know?
I can't say that I've ever had that, but hey, you know. All right. What about Blue 40? I don't know. Blue is it Blue 5? Blue 4? I don't know what it is, but what do you want this one? I've never had it.
I've
Or
never had it either. That's a
put it.
weird.
That's just really weird, man. Never had whatever the hell this is. What is
That looks
that?
like a sparkling water or something.
Yeah, let's just zoom in real quick here. What the fudge? It's a nitro. Yeah, I don't
Oh, it
know.
might be a coffee.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like a hella never had before. Um, Regular Pepsi. I mean, for me, I just think Coke's better. I used to like Pepsi when I was like a kid, but I grew out of it. I think it's probably the most B tier drink out of all these.
What's the
Um,
difference between that one and the third one in?
I do not know.
Are they the same?
This one's made with real sugar. We got to rank it above the.
Oh.
It's got to be better than the non-real sugar. It's got to be. This one's real.
I'm looking at this list right now. I was thinking, um,
That's where I'm thinking. Right here.
I've never had the real sugar, but I can think of what it tastes like.
You
Yeah, I
know,
was gonna go put those two right behind the cherry, or right next to the cherry Pepsis. You know what I mean?
really? I think they're like the most. Would you ever have a Mellow Yellow or a Pepsi?
I would have a Mellow Yellow over a Pepsi for sure.
All right, I'll do that. I just feel like Pepsi's got to be better than Mellow Yellow. We do that.
It's kind of hard because they're two different, completely different flavor profiles. You got a cola flavor, which is a caramelized, it's a caramel flavor. That's what cola is. And then you have Mellow Yellow, which is a citrus lime. So they're two just completely different.
You're right.
But if I were at a restaurant right now and they said we only have Pepsi or Mellow Yellow, I would definitely get a Mellow Yellow. But
That would
that's
never
just me.
happen because Mellow Yellow's Coke. You either
Huh?
get one that Mellow Yellow
Oh,
is Coke, yeah.
yeah.
You have to be at like a party or something. All right, Pepsi Zero. I mean, it tastes like piss personally. So I'd
I
put
can appreciate the zero sugar aspect of it, but we can put it in E. E's all alone, you know?
E for like erectile dysfunction if you drink this. So,
Absolutely.
Sprite is the most boring drink of all time. My sister would put this in S plus plus tier, but I don't think it's that good.
Julia would put it in S plus plus for sure, dude. That's all she drinks is Sprite.
I
I
mean,
think it
I'm willing to put
deserves to
in
be up
A.
there.
Willing to put
You're
in
gonna put it
A.
in A?
Yeah.
That's a good spot for it.
I mean, just Sprite or Mountain Dew, man. Like, Sprite is just eh. Squirt! You want a little squirt, dude? I've never had squirt. Not in this sense. But do you want a little?
Squirt is the generic brand of all these lemon lime sodas. Like, you probably thought Mellow Yellow's the generic lemon lime, but no,
Nah.
Squirt is it. And I'm pretty sure Squirt is discontinued now, or they rebranded it and it's named. Uh, it's got a different name, I think.
Would you rather
But
have
it's
squirt over
not.
7 Up?
Yeah, it deserves to be right there for sure. It's not worth it. I probably would decline it if I was offered.
Coke Vanilla, man. I mean, I just put it right here.
Ooh. I like the Coke Vanilla if I go to the movies. You know how you go to the movies, you can get with the new soda pop machines, you get your soda and then you can add the different flavorings to it. I
Got
think
it.
adding the vanilla that way is pretty good, but I've never had Coke Vanilla. I just wouldn't buy that. That's just kind of cringe, but I think that's a good spot. There you go. Disgusting. Disgusting, G. I see what you're doing. I see what you're
Disgusting,
doing.
dude. This thing is disgusting, bro. It's fucking awful, dude. I'm not ranking that. I don't care if you go to the movies and drink that. That's my one. I saw this on the list and I said no. This thing is going in. I think it's the most gross thing I've ever drank. It's one of like, I don't know, man. I'd rather have piss. I actually I don't know. Would I rather
He
drink my
says
own
I would
urine?
rather I would
Would I
rather
rather drink
piss in
my
a
own
bottle.
urine or this? I mean, oh my, I don't know. That's a tough decision for me. But looking at the list, do you want to make any changes? I think we should start doing like if you have the option at the end of the list to like kind of like override our communication here, and you want to move one, you feel really strongly about one, you can move it right now. So which one would you feel really strongly about that you would like to move?
Diet Mountain Dew right behind regular Mountain Dew.
All
That's
right,
that's what I think. I think they taste the same. The reason I don't prefer regular Mountain Dew is because of the high fructose corn syrup in it. I hate regular soda pops that aren't like diet because it leaves all that fake sugar in your mouth,
yeah.
and I just can't drink that.
For
But
me, it's got to do this.
Oh, really? You're gonna take the Pepsi for your one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Pepsis. I don't feel really strongly about anything else. I think they're all in good spots. This is kind of like the Brandon S tier. This is like the Matt S tier. Um,
Do we want to take that A and W out of there? See, what I'm really noticing doing these tier lists with you, man, is that when we start out with these opinions, but as the list gets larger and larger, or as we start building out the tier list, I mean, there's definitely changes we can make. So what I'm trying to say is that A and W definitely did not deserve to be S tier. I think that A and W probably could have been in B next to the crushes, in front of the crush, yeah, something like
looks
that.
better. I think this should go right here. D tier. I just never would drink it.
I'm okay with that for sure.
Um, I'm looking at this too. These are all F tier. Do we even ever
Yep.
have a cherry Sprite? We've never even had this, but it's an F tier.
No.
It just doesn't deserve to live, I guess.
The cherry sodas are very interesting because if you were to tell me right now what a cherry tastes like, I mean it's really hard to pinpoint. So when you're drinking a cherry cola, it's just it's whatever the company is making, what their depiction of a cherry is. I don't think cherries have a distinct flavor just themselves, as
Yeah.
in like a strawberry or a grape or something like that. But yeah,
All right.
I'm happy with this list.
Me too, man. All right, let's call it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Please leave a comment if you guys want us to change anything, or if you guys think our tier list here sucks. Please just let us know. We don't get offended. Matt, you have anything to add?
Yeah, we're here just for the laughs, and we we don't get offended. We want to hear what you guys think. It's not that we don't care, but we do care, and we're just, our opinion. Everybody has the freedom to their own opinion. I think freedom of speech and freedom of opinion are coincide together. So we want to hear your speech and your opinions on what we did here, and I think you guys are gonna like this one. I think this was great content today. So
Yeah, this is popping.
yeah,
All right, peace out, guys.
later.